Amazing, absolutely amazing. In today's adventure, I head to Angleton in the Lake District. Is it really worth all the fuss? God, it's a hot one today already. It's a little bit in the evening, but thank you very much for joining me. As I see a buzzard flying above there, but I need to take a lay off. I'm absolutely sweating. Welcome back to the Jodie Wild Camper. Well, it's a good start. I've taken the wrong route, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Views are already stunning, but I'm looking forward to getting to the top already. It's just gone about 6 o'clock. In fact, it's about 5:45. So I reckon another 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes just to get to the top. And then we can get pitched and sorted. Right, let's figure this out where we're going. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'll just catch my breath. Right, I'm going to stop at 5 actually. So I've came up with a slightly different route. Well, I know there's a couple of routes to come up to Angleton, but for me I wanted to come from the back of Brock Crags with a parking being down at Hartsop. But I've just went off course a little bit, caused a little bit of pain. But I'm back on now. And I'm just heading up here, and then it veers off to the left past Brock Crags and then on to Angleton. I'm hoping it's going to be slightly quieter than usual. I've heard it's nearly always busy. Hopefully it isn't today. Wind's just dropped to 0. Coming up alongside Brock Crags, the wind just dropped off. Sun came out, made it absolutely sweltering, and now my skin's leaking. Definitely quiet as well. The only thing I can hear is a couple of sheep in my heavy panting. Right, we only really have to get over the top of here, and by US Maps way, I think we should be pretty much there and see what all the fuss is about, eh? Ah, my legs. When you touch me, I can feel it. There we'll have it, 1 over 10. That'll do me. That'll do me. I think, or certainly what I read is that the South Pike is the best. It looks a little bit more of a climb up there, but it might be worth it. I've got a feeling it's going to be really boggy. We'll have a look. Why not? Look at that, folks. Oh, yes. Get it in you. This is literally one of my favourite bits of kit, this. Catadine B free water filter. Literally that's it. Drinkable water. Right, so we've made it. This is the Angleton South Pike, I believe. There's a 1 or 2 spots, but they're not really with the best views in the world. I'm probably going to have to drop down again, which is a shame because you get a good 360 here, to be perfectly honest. If this was a little bit flat on the top there, that's where I'd be. I'm half tempted to go over to the north side to see what that's like, but again, you're probably not going to get the view of Angleton, which is fine. Just fine. It's not an issue. I'd rather get a good spot. Right, let's get sorted then. I've checked out a couple of spots there, which are fine, but they're not what I want. And it's starting to get kind of busy, to be honest. It's about 7:15, and there's probably 7 or 8 tents on there. So I'm gonna have a 10-minute detour up to Brock Crags, and that's going to be the spot. Whatever's there is there, and that's where I'm going. It does mean I should get a sunset and a sunrise as well, which is exactly what I want. Right, I'm going to plough on and get to the top of here. After all that deliberation, this is the spot. This is where I'm going to go. A nice little view of Angleton down there, and then not only that, sunrise is to your right, my left, and vice versa on this side. Looks like we do have a couple of clouds coming in, but it is what it is. And look at that, some glorious light down there. So let's get this tent pitched while we can, before it gets too dark as well. It's 8ish, coming on 8 o'clock, so we need to get sorted. Oh, right, that's the tent set up. Could do with some tie backs here. I know with the Guardian that I have, which is the 2-person version of this, that does have the tie backs on. Can't bloody knackered. Right, let's get set up because we'll be here all night. Right, that's everything set up now. Let's take a little look inside. So like I said, this was the Seek Outside Silex, company based in Canada. It's phenomenal. I love it. Like I say, the only thing I would change so far on first impressions is this needs to be able to roll up, and I know on the Guardian that I've got from them it does. But I'll give you a look inside. Went for a little bit of comfort today, so I have in here the Highbird quilt, which you've all seen before, Big Agnes Rapide SL, which has been very comfy, and then the Decathlon pillar, all which are relatively lightweight, a little bit heavier than the Thermarest, but much more comfortable. Yeah, but it looks great. Got all my gear there, drone, food, water, whatever. Yeah. Well, so much for the clear skies tonight. Partially clear, I would say, but there's that bank of clouds rolling in there. I'm kind of hoping that's it. Once that clears, it's gone, but who knows. But it has made it turn a little bit chilly, so I'm going to get a jacket on and probably get something to eat. But mega views up here, absolutely amazing. Which you've probably seen via the drone footage. It was starting to get a little bit crowded down there. There's probably 9-10 tents down there now. A couple of groups as well. You can hear them, which, you know, it's no issue, but for me, I like the peace and quiet. Whoa. Right, let's get in the tent. What do you think anyway? Actually, what do you think? What do you think? Drop a comment down if you haven't seen these before. They're primarily a hunting brand, but they make some nice ultralight gear, which you've probably seen me pack. If you haven't seen the pack, check in one of my previous videos. Actually, I'll link it up there for you. But yeah. Well, it wasn't forecast to rain, but it's starting to rain. Typical. So I'm just going to hunker down a little bit here, get comfortable, and hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, this rain dies off and we're all good. Some stunning colours in the sky, as you've probably seen on some of the footage. Unbelievable. So nice. It creates a really, really atmospheric... Does that even make sense? It makes it feel really, really atmospheric. When there's colours and there's clouds. Sometimes when it's totally clear, it's nice, but it doesn't offer the same value in my eyes. Finished having a bit of bait. I just had a tuna sandwich. I just wanted something quick. It was late when I knew I was going to be getting up anyway. Probably get a coffee on in a bit, and that's probably about it. But yeah, nice chill. Well, I tell you what, aren't we having a little treat here? Look at that over there. I don't know if you can see it that well on the camera, but my God, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely beautiful. And the wind's just completely died now. Wow. Let's get a bit more. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Worth the trip. Absolutely worth the trip. Oh, wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, people always ask why I come wild camping, and this is one of the reasons. Look at that, man. Honestly, the colours coming through are unbelievable. Beautiful, beautiful. After that epic sunset, it was time to retire to the tent. Well, good morning. It's around about 5:10 now, and as you can see just across there, the sun is going to start peeking its head over very, very soon, and I'm hoping to get some nice lighting. Slept well last night? Yeah, I did. I've probably got a good 6 hours, which is pretty good for me. Big Agnes, nice and comfortable. I was warm, no real complaints. In terms of tent, obviously still nylon, does absorb water, so the condensation that was in there, because it was a very still night, is stuck around, so a bit wet this morning, but to be expected. So one element I haven't talked about this tent is the hot tent or stove capability of it. It has a hot tent stove jack in there, meaning this definitely needs to be tried out in the winter. So if you know any good lightweight stoves, pop them down in the comments, or drop us a DM on Instagram. Well, I think as that sun starts to rise now, I'm going to get packed away a bit. Yeah, why not? Why not? Right, well that's me all packed away. Let's get my bag on. Well, the place, I've always wanted to come, but I've always suspected it's been too busy, and it really wasn't. It wasn't that bad, and obviously there's plenty of pictures to come to and look for when you're up here, because of all the different crags the Pike and Brock Crag as well. But stunning morning, absolutely stunning, blessed, absolutely blessed. Anyway, many thanks for sticking by me on this one, and if you enjoy what you're seeing, please consider subscribing or check out one of my other videos, and until next time, peace out.